Look, the conversation that I want to have today is really about greatness. I want to talk about great accomplishments. I want to talk about your greatest achievements. I want to talk about the pursuit of greatness. What I want us to talk about is the possibility of greatness that lives in this room. So I like to start each one of these presentations by asking a couple of questions. When I ask you who has embodied greatness in our time, who do you think of? When I ask you what stories of greatness, what great achievements resonate with you, who do you start to think of? In the examples of greatness that I think about, is what makes them great is what they did, how they went about their business, not the results that they actually achieved. I talked about the example of Lance Armstrong. For a very long time, the results that he achieved elevated him in terms of greatness. I mean, the fact that he did it over such a long period of time. As we know more about the way he achieved those results, some of that sheen of greatness starts to come off of it. Great political leaders that fight injustice, it isn't about what they accomplished, it's about what they did, how they went about their business, and what they believed in and how committed they were to those beliefs. So if you want to create a culture of excellence, many people believe that it comes from a shift in your focus from management to leadership. Now, I'm personally a little bit over the term leadership, because if you believe what you read in the popular business media, if you will, then leadership is both the greatest failings of organizations or the great salvation for every business problem. Powerful stuff, this leadership caper, but we seem to struggle to pin down exactly what it means. Apparently, there's somewhere between 5 and 101 essential qualities and traits of good leadership. I'm also have kind of a love-hate relationship with the term leader, because it conjures up an example of somebody that demands to be followed. When we talk about strong leadership, we tend to think of a central point of control. We tend to think of somebody with their hands firmly on the steering wheel, directing the troops, making decisive decisions. But in that context, leadership is not a quality, it's a position. I prefer the term greatness facilitator. Somebody that inspires and helps to create greatness in all of the people around them. And I believe that defining greatness as a quality and looking to increase its frequency in your organization is the difference between mediocrity and excellence. It's the difference between performance and the perception of performance. And when we use that definition of leadership, everyone in this room, everyone in your teams has the capability to be a leader. Because it's not about position or title. You can lead with your skills. You can lead with your principles and values. You can lead with your commitment and determination. Most importantly, you can lead by making the people around you their very best, helping them to uncover their greatness. I inherently believe there's quite a lot right with you, and identifying that and amplifying it is what we need to be doing to make people their very best. But I've come to understand the reason that people react in that way is because organizations all too seldom look to bring out the greatness in their people. Too often focusing in on the shortcomings and flaws that need to be corrected. What I consistently see, though, is that exceptional business outcomes are the product of exceptional workplaces. That exceptional teams are the product of a desire of those people in the teams to be their very best, to be great at the jobs that they do, to pursue operational excellence, to not settle for being good enough, but always looking for better, always in search of better, always in search of that greatness. Because looking to build a culture of operational excellence is, in fact, the search for greatness in this environment. So for the next hour or so, I'm going to invite you to step out of your day-to-day reality, to suspend some of your preconceived notions and beliefs, and open your mind to the possibility of excellence. open your mind to different thinking about the way you do your work.